You are watching a master at work.
Girl, take my keys. No, I don't mind. Girl, just don't drive me out my mind.
Nio is a fragrance from the Shooting Stars collection of the Italian niche perfumery house Xerjoff. Xerjoff is very well known for their high quality fragrances, always composed with a very high concentration of essential oils and fragrant notes that just smell so authentic, almost like you're smelling the real thing. I'm a huge fan of the House of Xerjoff. It is one of my absolute favorite houses in the world, and I recommend their fragrances to any and everyone. Nio starts off with an incredibly bright, sparkling, dazzling bergamot note. It hits your senses. It smells authentic. It is very, very, very intense. Intense beyond the belief. The bergamot note in Nio is legendary. I have never smelt a bergamot note that smells this amazing. It's absolutely incredible. It has a lot of projection and a lot of sillage, and right behind this there is this really creamy jasmine and this clean neroli and green notes, and what they do is they act as a boost or a catalyst for the bergamot note, and it just really explodes and dazzles, and it is absolutely incredible. Before I smelt Nio, I was not a fan of citrus centric fragrances. Nio absolutely converted me. It is a holy grail citrus fragrance. However, that is not all. It's not just a citrus fragrance. There is so much more going on. In the base, there is this woody, crisp vetiver note that is well complemented by a bit of a oak mossy, ashy, smoky accord. And there are a lot of spices, cardamom, pink pepper, that complement that vetiver as well. So the fragrance starts smelling very, very citrusy with a woody base, and it transitions to a woody, spicy, earthy fragrance. Xerjoff Nio is my most complimented fragrance in my collection by forever and a mile. This gets more attention, better compliments than anything I have in my collection, including Aventus, Tom Ford's Noir de Noir, fragrances from Parfum Roma, anything from Chanel. This is absolutely universally loved. I have a female friend who says that this is the best thing she has ever smelled. I've had several people tell me that. In terms of the way it smells, it's absolutely wonderful. There is no one who's going to dislike this. It is impossible to dislike. The composition gets top marks from me. It is a very versatile fragrance. It can be used well year round, but it seems to work best in moderate temperatures. So springtime, fall time, this is going to be an absolute superstar. The summer heat really amplifies and it's glorious in the summer, but it can really impact the longevity and it can burn off very quickly. As well, in the winter chill does a little bit to sort of constrict the fragrance. So though it would perform well in all seasons, I'd say the moderate seasons, spring and fall, are best for this fragrance. In terms of its performance, this is a very long-lasting fragrance. Easily you will get 6 hours, and on a good day you will easily push 10 hours. On my skin and on my clothes, it lasts all day for whatever you're going to do. In terms of projection and sillage or sillage, this fragrance is explosive. Just a little bit of a spray fills up an entire room, gets you a lot of notes. It's a really high performing fragrance. Citrus notes are not supposed to perform like this, and it's almost like it's playing tricks with your mind because you expect it to die down, but it keeps going on and on and on. I call it the supernatural citrus. In terms of being unique, it is a very hard to come by fragrance, so it gets really high marks for being unique. The composition is unique but familiar at the same time. So in terms of smelling unique, this is definitely signature scent worthy, and it's an absolutely wonderful fragrance that gets top marks for me in all departments. Xerjoff has created what is and will for the foreseeable future be one of my favorite fragrances ever. Who knew that I could like a citrus dominant fragrance? But when citrus is done to this level, being very authentic, very intense, it's a high impact citrus, then you absolutely cannot deny. If I was only allowed to have 2 or 3 fragrances for the rest of my life, this would definitely be one of them. It gets absolute top marks in every single department in my mind. The only deterrent is the price. This is a fragrance that really made me fall out of love with Creed's Aventus. And this is a fragrance that I use whenever, I want to get that really positive attention, make a really substantive, powerful, superlative impression.